All right, so here we are on Friday, March 22nd. And I'm standing in the parking lot of the Payette Brewing Company, and I'm going to try to give you a quick tour so we can visualize where a Beach Hut Deli might go. But here's the parking lot, big parking lot, plenty of space. That's River Street out there, main thoroughfare. Off to the left are several office buildings that are all built along the green belt. So behind those office buildings and behind Payette Brewing is the green belt and the Boise River. So I'm now walking toward the front door of Payette Brewing, the front door entryway, which currently the entryway to their office, but could be the entryway to Beach Hut Deli, Boise, Idaho. Off to the left, that's the brewery itself, big mural on the wall, grain silos obviously, more parking, the river is beyond, more parking right here in front, and then there's the entryway, front door entryway. We're going to go in there, but before we do, I'll point out these bike racks, handicap parking, but bike racks. I'll walk over here. More bike racks and planters. This area could have umbrellas and picnic tables, conceivably. There's also a lawn area here for the same. Walking in the front door of the brewery, double doors. This all, by the way, could be redone so that we can tear this out and have an entrance on the left for the brewery office and a separate entrance on the right, conceivably for the Beach Hut Deli. And then we come inside and you can see it's a shell. It's a concrete floor, unfinished. The Payette Brewing conference room is in the back. A few scattered random offices over here. And then this space off to the right is where I'm thinking that the Beach Hut Deli would go. Walking back here, we have men's and women's restrooms, so that would be part of the Beach Hut Deli. Here's some open space, and you can see a refrigerator, and then the wall to the right of the refrigerator is where we would have to cut through the wall and into the tap room. So we would have a connection to the tap room, which is on the other side of that wall, so folks don't have to go outside to walk between the tap room and the brewery. But I'm going to walk over there in a few minutes, but I'm just showing the space here. This wall is not a load-bearing wall. It can be taken down. They're using this little area now for the merchandise sales for the brewery. So this is easily 2,000 square feet plus that we could build out a Beach Hut Deli. Okay? Trying not to make you dizzy, but I'm now walking out through the shop, back out toward the parking lot. Now I'm outside, and again, this is the north side of the building, and the entryway for the tap room is over here. Here's another outdoor landing area for people. We happen to have a hot dog vendor in here today. It's kind of a gray day here in Boise. I'm walking out here to show you the beer garden as it exists this time of year. Nobody here in the middle of the day, work day on Friday. There will be people later. Lights. In the back of the beer garden, they string up hops that grow Typically bands set up over in that side, but there's always activity out here. Walking now into the tap room. So contrary to the office, which is a shell and is unfinished, the tap room here is completely finished. March Madness going on there. Tables and chairs that were all custom made. I think we talked about this when we were in Lincoln. This furniture was made especially for the brewery by a local manufacturer. The same style could be in the Beach Hut Deli sandwich shop. Here's the men's and women's restrooms. So we saw the other side of those. We saw the office restrooms. So where we would cut through, in order to cut through between the sandwich shop and the tap room, so people can walk back and forth, we're going to have to modify the women's restroom, and that's readily doable. But this gives you a sense of the decor here. Lots of sports going on. This place gets packed. It will be packed later today. There's a music festival going on in Boise all weekend. There's John Halloran, the CEO of Payette Brewing Company. Cheers. What do they say about people who drink alone? They're your best drinking partner. Yeah. Oh, I'll point out coolers. There's a big walk-in cooler system that might be something that we could share. I'm not sure about that. There is another cooler system out in the brewery itself that we might be able to share. I'm walking now through the tap room into the brewery. I know you've seen many breweries before. Loading dock area out there. There's the brew deck up there. And you got all of our fermentation tanks and bright tanks and such. Canning and bottling line in the back. This all used to be a health club. And I don't know if you can tell, but back there where those kegs are stored and where those fermenters are, those used to be racquetball courts. And then behind this door here is more refrigeration. Lots more refrigeration that the Beach Hut Deli might be able to share in. I don't know. We may have to add all of our own, but it's available. And I'm sure we could work out a deal that is fair and favorable to both entities if we stored food in either of their storage areas. So I'm now walking from the brewery back toward the office, I should say, back toward what will become Beach Hut Deli, Boise, Idaho. Here we are coming in. Now this is the part that would remain Payette's offices, most likely. And back to where we started, there's the entryway. Come in, all of this space and those restrooms. And again, the pass-through to the tap room would be cut in that wall back there in the far corner. So I hope that helps. You can see a little bit without having to travel all the way to Boise, which hopefully we can all do together soon. Okay? Thanks.